And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, we actually do have a bit of transfer news for you as a club president has confirmed that Liverpool have made initial contact over a player. As I stated guys, we'll discuss that in today's video. Obviously, Liverpool having a bit of an unusual week off at this moment in time. There has been Premier League action over the last over this weekend that saw a really interesting game yesterday. Liverpool fans have started to react as it does seem as though it's going to be like old times. Manchester City and Liverpool both purring for the title. Manchester City have shown signs of inconsistencies so far this current campaign, mainly due down to the fact that they've been missing a key player in Kevin De Bruyne. Obviously returning yesterday in that victory over Newcastle, you can clearly show why they have missed him. He made an instant impact 4 minutes into the clash, and it does seem as now, though, going into the second half of the season, with Kevin De Bruyne back, they're going to start putting the pedal down to the floor. And it is our job, if we do think we're title worthy, to try and stop them, to try and keep up with them, like we've ran the race many times before. Can we do it again, and will it look like it's going to be again? Well, Liverpool fans have been taken to social media stating that will be the case in this current campaign, and as I said, games in hand have all been played now, and as I say, Liverpool, top of the league, 2 points clear of Manchester City at this moment in time, but as I stated, starting to purr now. Been on a decent winning run, of course beating Newcastle last night, obviously beating Huddersfield in the FA Cup emphatically, then of course beating Sheffield United 2-0 prior to that, winning against Everton, winning against Fluminense, beating all the Red Diamonds in the Club World Cup, before previously sort of drawing to Crystal Palace. But it does seem as though they are starting to come onto that winning run, and we know what Manchester City are capable of. We know what Pep Guardiola is capable of, and if there is one team that can literally go on an 18-game win run, it's a team like that. So it is up to Liverpool not to make any more mistakes or make any mistakes right now, and try and keep up with Pep Guardiola's side, because as I said, a lot of Liverpool fans taking to social media and stating now that Kevin De Bruyne is back that they really are going to start purring and they really are going to be going for that title. So there is not going to be many mistakes about. They're a team that have done it many times before, but so are we. We're a side that have kept up with them for much of the campaign, so it's about trying to do that once more again. So then with the games that was on yesterday, of course, Burnley versus Luton was a game that was played. Chelsea did beat Luton also. Chelsea did beat Fulham as well in the Toff Derby. And there's other sort of Premier League fixtures being played as well today. Everton taking on Aston Villa. Then, of course, Manchester United and Spurs. And then, as I stated, guys, we're not back in action till next week as we take on Bournemouth in the first, in our first Premier League game back in a little while, before then taking on Fulham in the second leg of the EFL Cup. But this week does stand as a pivotal thing for us, I do believe, in terms of there is a lot of injuries at this moment in time. We've got the update with regards to Dominic Szoboszlai, Trent Alexander-Arnold. So just to have this week stop gap is pretty good for us. Hopefully it just buys us a little bit of time, and hopefully we can start to see some players coming back and helping as we are now in the midst of a definite title race. Now, with regards to transfer news, much of the news so far this January transfer window has been pretty boring. As I said, we are approaching the halfway mark of the January transfer window. Liverpool at this moment in time have not made any signings. Much of the news has simply been about players being recalled from their loans. This is a habit that Liverpool seem to do, and it does seem as though Calvin Ramsey is the next one who is going to be coming back through the door after a report stated that his loan at Preston North End would be cut short. However, as I stated, with regards to actual incomings at this moment in time, there has been no news up until now. As I stated, David Ornstein, Paul Joyce, these sorts of journalists have stated that Liverpool probably won't be signing players this January. However, one club president has confirmed that Liverpool have made contact over their defender. So this is the report I'm going to share with you. Basically, Liverpool are reportedly interested in Colombian centre-back Kevin Mantilla, and the rumours have been confirmed as true by the club president. The Reds scout players across the globe as they look for the next hidden talent that can become a Kop favourite. One player who has been linked to Liverpool is Colombian youth international Mantilla, who plays as a centre-back for Cietales in the Argentine top flight. Liverpool's interest was first reported in February 2023 2023, but has seen nothing more than a rumour than when he played for Independiente Santa Fe. Then at the end of January 2023, journalist Ikaram Konar said Liverpool and Brighton are monitoring the situation of the 20-year-old. Little attention was paid to the claim at the time, but Talleres club president Andres Fassi has now admitted the rumours are true. According to the Argentine regional outlet La Voz del Interior, Fassi said it's true that they have been following him for 4 months now, and they asked us for information about their physical records. On whether Talleres are planning to sell Mantilla though, Fassi replied no. Liverpool rarely buy directly from clubs in South America. Most recently, the Reds were strongly linked with Andre of Fluminense, but ultimately nothing happened on that front. Anderson Aria was a Liverpool player. Aria was a player Liverpool did eventually sign, arriving from Colombian club Fortaleza in 2018, but he has yet to make an appearance for the Reds as he hasn't been able to secure a UK work permit. Mantilla has played 23 times for the Colombian under-20s, including 5 games at the under-20 World Cup, but it remains to be seen whether that would be enough to secure a work permit in the UK. An interesting point to add is that Mantilla can play on the left side of the defence, something that does fall in line with other defenders Liverpool have been linked to, such as Levi Colwill and Lloyd Kelly. So yeah, a younger player, and as I stated, guys, Liverpool have been monitoring him now for 4 months. The club president has confirmed that they have Liverpool have made official contact over his physical records. So a player, obviously, that there is some truth and some substance there. And of course, with this sort of left-sided centre-back always being a theme, he does play in that position. So something that has a lot of truth behind it and potentially could be a move that Liverpool could go and pursue going forward. But certainly one to watch. As I said, rarely do club presidents or clubs come out and speak about other clubs going in for their players unless they're very, very close. But certainly one to watch. Do I think it's a player that would come straight into our team? Probably not. Again, it's another player going forward, a player for the future. But always very, very excited just because the current, the amount of players currently coming through our academy and actually playing within the first team has been so evident that so far this season, whether that be in the Europa League, the FA Cup, the Premier League or the FA Cup, players, youth players that have come through the ranks at Liverpool are coming through. It just goes to show there's a success rate in our academy at this moment in time. And I don't even see any Premier League clubs fielding as many academy graduates as we do, let alone going on to top 6 clubs that do that. So Liverpool have a very, very good knack for it, and I'm always for getting the player going right to the source, whether that be going to the Colombian, buying this Mantilla, then allowing him to sort of go to FC Porto or going to sort of Brighton, where then they're sold for 80, 90 million quid. It's better to get them in early, fairly cheaper, and then try and get them to play our style of play and forge a career that way. But Liverpool fans, do let me know your thoughts with regards to that bit of transfer news with regards to Mantilla, and is he a player that you would like to see signed for the club? Yes or no? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Push.